Zillow predicts that the real estate market in Nashville will be the 5th hottest real estate market in the country in 2023. We are trailing Charlotte, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and Dallas, but we're ahead of Jacksonville, Kansas City, Miami, Atlanta, and Philadelphia. In 2022, listing prices continued to rise in Nashville, even for houses that were sitting on the market for a little while, and Zillow thinks that could continue to happen in 2023. Our Greater Nashville Realtor's Vice President, Nathan Weinberg, recently said, "Nashville has maybe the most dynamic economic engine in the country, and it's gotten even more dynamic over the course of the last 10 years. Regardless of the economic circumstance, Nashville continues to just drive forward." And he's right. Despite the market slowing down, we still have cranes all over downtown, and building permits are being filed and pulled every single day. We've recently seen a lot of layoffs in big tech in California and the Pacific Northwest, but those are exactly the people that are drawn to Nashville. So even if the economy does slow down in general, I think a lot of those people are still going to head this direction. And many of these folks, no matter their age, are coming with money. They can afford to buy the high-rise condos, the new construction tall and skinnies that are all over our urban neighborhoods, East Nashville, WeHo, the Nations, you know the areas. And those out-of-towners that are coming here often have enough money to buy brand new construction in all of the booming areas with top-notch public schools like Brentwood, Hendersonville, Mount Juliet, Murfreesboro, and Franklin. Meanwhile, folks looking for more affordable options can still look to ranches and townhomes in places like Donaldson, Hermitage, Madison, Bellevue maybe. And get ready to see a ton of explosion of new construction in areas like Lebanon, Ashland City, and Clarksville, where there's plenty of room to expand and building permits are still being pulled on the regular. So what about interest rates? Rates have recently settled back down into the 6s after topping 7% a few months ago. The Fed has signaled that they're hoping to set the federal funds rate at around 5% and hold for the short term, maybe the long term. So I don't expect interest rates on mortgages to go down anytime soon. The federal rate and mortgage rates aren't intrinsically tied together, but they do tend to follow one another. And we talked last week about the skyrocketing inventory. Just a year or two ago, we generally had only a few hundred properties in Nashville on the market at any given time, and now we've got a couple of thousand. And that sounds like a big increase, but it's not nearly as big as you think. We have 2.5, 3.5 months of inventory at most, which still makes it a slight seller's market. So I personally think it continues to be a good time to buy and sell in Middle Tennessee. Now, markets throughout the country might have more shifts, but I think that ours is going to remain steady, and I wouldn't be afraid to buy or sell right now. Sellers get to take advantage of the appreciation we've seen in recent years, and buyers get to be more choosy because they have more options. They have a little bit more negotiating power. And while interest rates are not as desirable as they once were, I'm not sure they're ever going to be as low as they were. There's a lot of information out there about people that think that the market is just going to tank or drop by 20%. But that may happen in other areas, but I just don't think it's going to happen here. What do you think? I really would like to know what you think. So reply, send me a video, ask me a question on the blog. We'd love to talk to you about it. Peace out, you guys.